But I am back from under the ground.
I dare you to stop fucking around and dedicate the next 6 months of your life exclusively to your goals. Don't announce it to anyone, don't tell anyone on social media, just disappear, do the work, and reemerge in 6 months a different person.
It's time to go ghost, bro. The easiest way to fail at anything in this life is by telling people what the fuck you're doing. To be successful in this life is to be misunderstood. I don't care if they think it's cringe. I don't care if they don't believe in it. I don't care if they think it's stupid. When you're up and they're stuck in the same place, still might not make sense to them, but it makes sense to you. Go ghost, turn that phone off, forget the crowd, and lock the fuck in. Cause God is calling upon you to win. I believe in you, bro. Lock the fuck in, and I'll see your ass at the top.
You lock in today, if you start today, 4 months is just enough time for you to get your life together, bro. You're not too late, you on time. I'm letting you know right now, if you just get focused, you grind, you cut out all the distractions, bro, you just lock in on your goal, I'm telling you, you're gonna get it, bro.
But if there's one message I want you to walk away with today, it's this. You have to disappear. But you stop announcing every move and start building something that speaks for itself. Disappearing means doing the work. It means doing the work in the dark. It means building in private what you don't need to prove in public. You stop worrying about what people think and start valuing what you believe. Because a life that looks good or sounds good is nothing compared to a life that feels good.
Upgrade your life in silence. You don't have to tell anybody you're going to the gym, just go. You don't have to tell anybody you're starting that business, just start. When you tell people your dreams, you have to understand, if they're not a dreamer like you, and if they're not on their purpose like you are, they can destroy that dream. Because when you hear the one word, are you sure it's gonna work? And they're putting acid on your plant. They're taking out the soil, they're blocking the sunlight, because they don't believe in you. So who you share your dreams with is so important.
For me, the worst way in life, the biggest way in life to fail is to let motherfuckers know what you want to do.
Never let them know your next
Never let them know. Yeah. So when I disappear, you know I'm doing something.
It's building up.
You know I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Real talk. Some of you motherfuckers pissed me the fuck off. So guess what? I disappeared and come back with a 200 miler. I'm 199 miles into this race. Finishing up right now. I'm about to finish this bitch up. Hey, what were you doing for the last 65 hours? I know what I was doing. I was running all up and down the fucking mountains. Getting it in. Doing what I preach about. Stay hard.
It's a little more important, I feel, to actually just make it happen. You know, don't talk about it, don't bring it up, don't try to explain, just do it, right? Let that speak for itself, you know, because actions are going to speak a lot louder than words. And I feel like just the idea of, you know, having to like convince, stemming from potentially an internal self-doubt, having to defend yourself, right? That's just kind of basic psychology, right? So if you're trying to convince everybody you're going to get after it, shit, man. I might question just, you know, just how you're going to act if it's just you alone.
Take 3 months and don't hit nobody up first. Go ghost and see how many people call you, text you, and check up on you. Then you're gonna really know who's down for you.
It's time for you to go ghost, bro. This is one of the last levels. You know, when it comes to self-improvement, we know who's really self-improving. We know who's really working when you can't even reach them. It's like, man, I'm trying to call my homeboy and I can't even reach him. I'm trying to call my friends, I can't even reach them. Because they're locked in, because they're really doing the things that they need to do to take their life to the next level. That doesn't mean that you can't call your friends. It doesn't mean you can't contact them. It doesn't mean that you can't talk to anybody. But it just means that you're locked in and you're finally putting your purpose first. You gotta just elevate in silence.
Don't beg, don't chase, know your worth, accept rejection, and choose you.
Nobody seen my vision. Nobody believed in what I was talking about. And I get it, that's cool. Just give me some time and I'm gonna show you how we finna do this.
When I said I wanted to win 8 gold medals, basically half the people in the swimming world thought I was absolutely crazy and nobody could ever do something like that. But for me, I was somebody who believed in it and somebody who believed in the process of getting there. I knew it wasn't gonna happen overnight, like I said before, but every little small thing that we did was a small stepping stone in order to even be able to have that chance and that opportunity to do what I did in 2008.
Keep it private until it's permanent. Your success, your love life, your plans, your income, your happiness, your dreams. Not everyone deserves access to the parts of your life that are still growing. Protect what matters and let the results speak for you.
Never complain, never explain. And what it means is, don't complain about life. Don't explain what you're doing or why you're doing it, just do it.
Let your hustle and your actions speak for you. This is the only way you really could prove who the real hustlers are. Not who make the biggest hit record of the summer, not who got the biggest buzz, and not who got the best stylist. We gonna look back a decade from now and see who got the most money, who made the most moves, who made the most millionaires, who put the most people in power, who really getting paper. That's what we gonna see, and you can't talk your way into that. And I understood that.
I really like to stay. I learned how to keep my mouth closed and watch. I learned that talking really don't do nothing. It'll raise awareness. But I'm an action man, me. I like action.
People only root for others at 2 times. First, when they're at the beginning of the race. Second, when they finish. Neither is when you need it. So, you have to master the middle. The boring, exhausting, soul-crushing middle. That's where the winning happens. On your own. Friendly reminder that every person who doubts you is right until they aren't.
Listen, the work is behind the scenes. Competition is the easy part. Behind the scenes is where the work is done. Everything is done to get to that one race that you need to run.
If you resting and I'm working, I got you. Because in the heat of the battle, when it comes time for us to go head to head, you gonna gas before me. I really believe that. If I take my body through hell in training camp, you know, and I'm tired and I'm aching, I'm pain, and I got all these pains, and I'm working through that, what can you possibly do to me to stop me from doing whatever I want with you? You know, I already been through the fire. This is fun now.
Basement, right? Did any of you guys know I was running today?
No.
No one knew I was running today. You see me by myself? Quiet? Humble?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
God watching me?
Yes, sir.
That's it, right?
Yes.
You want motivation? I'm not telling you the motivation. I just showed you 2 hours and 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So what am I doing? I'm showing you motivation. So all these words I can speak to you, they don't mean anything. A lot of these motivational people come out here and give you motivational words. It fires you up, right?
Yeah.
What should fire you up is just seeing my fucking ass by myself doing what I preach about. Yeah. It ain't nobody watching. You guys just happen to see me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
It's about doing, my friend. Ain't about talking. So ain't nothing I can say. It's what I can do.
That work that you do every single day is key. You have to work every single day. I think that's where your confidence comes from. Because when nobody's looking, that's the time that really counts. That's the time that really matters. You don't know what time I wake up. You don't know how often I train. You don't know what I put my body through. You only see the finished product. If you don't see what I do every single day, then I can't pay attention to what you say about me every single day. I know who I am. I know how different I am, and that's okay. And I'm accepted by mine.
See, your problem is that you keep rushing the process. You ain't trying to be patient. Good things come to those who wait. This ain't a sprint, this is a marathon. And the more you keep worrying about the future, the more you're gonna get lost in the present. You gotta get up and just put one foot in front of the other, bro, and just have that blind faith. But what I will say is that we don't know when it's happening, but we know what's coming. We ain't putting this work in for no reason. So for that, I say keep grinding and I believe in you.
Success happens behind closed doors. Nobody will be there on the journey. It's you versus you. No one is gonna save you except for you. It's on you. You have to work hard, not for a medal. It's not about the recognition. It's not about the medal. So that later in life, you never have to look at the ceiling and ask what if. It's about you. And you know exactly what it takes. Everybody knows what a hard day of work feels like. Everyone knows what it feels like to go to the gym. And afterwards, you know exactly what that feeling is. When you truly work hard, everyone at some point. But most people have that kind of moment once a month. You know truly what it takes, and it's hard. But if you think the price of being successful is too high, wait until you're served the bill for regret. You don't have a choice here. You have to put in the something.
Those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream. It's not the destination, it's the journey.
These are the years when a man changes into the man he's going to become the rest of his life. Just be careful who you change into. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
Walk away from the 97%. Don't talk like they talk. Don't act like they act. Don't go where they go. Don't specialize in what they specialize in. Throw away the blame lists they cling to. Start you a new life. Switch gears, switch language, switch ideas, switch strategy. Start with the simplest of disciplines.
Only the disciplined ones are free in life. If you are in discipline, you are a slave to your moods. You are a slave to your passions. The best time to plant a tree was 25 years ago. The second and the best time is today. Plant the tree of self-discipline.
And don't bemean any of these disciplines. The smallest of disciplines starts the process of life change. And if you'll invest in this thing called discipline, you can have whatever you wish. It's called the beginning of a miracle.